Okay, so we're gonna finish up the Saturday dinner. First, I'm gonna start with the soup. You can see here, the soup's pretty much done. Our last step is we took the ham hock, uh, shredded it, and now we're just gonna add that in. And after I add in the ham hock, just stir that in. You can see everything looks great. We have all the vegetables, the beans, the ham hock, all of that. Um, so the soup is pretty much done. Next thing we're going to do is the sandwich. So I already toasted the bread and I did melt the mozzarella cheese on top. The marinade that was left, I cooked down into a sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this Savini tartufi crema di funghi porcini sauce on one side. So we're going to take that, and I don't really have a good place here to show everything that I'm doing. There we go. All right, so we're going to take that, and we're just going to make a nice thin layer. It'll pretty much use the whole bottle. And we just make a nice thin layer of that on the bread. Make sure to get it all off. There we go. Got a little bit more in here. There we go. So this will give us like a little mushroom flavor. And then the next thing I'm going to do on this side is I've already sliced all of the meat. I had broiled it. I don't know if you can see. It's just like a nice medium rare. And I'm just going to start layering it. I cut it really thin. I'm just going to layer it on the same side as the mushroom tartufi. It's such a wonderful flavor, that mushroom tartufi. I had bought a ton of it when we were in Italy years ago, and then I ordered it when we got back because we had finished it all, and it just is so delicious. I had bought 1.5 pounds of flank steak, which is proving to be way too much meat. Probably only need about 1 pound for all of this. That's okay. I'll just package up the rest of the meat and we'll do something else with it this week. So if you put too much meat on the sandwich, then the sandwich gets too heavy. And when you cut through it, everything just falls apart. Then what I'm going to add is a little bit of the marinade that I had cooked down. Just going to spread that right on top, and whatever's left I'm just going to get rid of. I don't like wasting anything, so a lot of times I'll take the marinade and kind of cook it down to make a sauce with it. You can see I cooked it down. Sorry, my lighting is so bad here, but you can see it's very thick. So I cooked it down a lot. So we have a nice layer of that on there. And then on the other side here, I have my beautiful tomatoes. Actually, I'm going to put the lettuce down first because then the tomatoes make the bread soggy. I have a red and green sort of like bib lettuce that I'm going to kind of alternate to make the sandwich look beautiful. Just washed it, drained it, throwing it on the sandwich. And then I'm going to lay the beautiful tomatoes. I cut 2 of them really thin. I probably don't need that many. These tomatoes are straight out of our garden. Excuse me, that we had this year. Not garden. We literally just had tomatoes. Thank you, Petiti Garden Center. That's where we got our tomatoes from. Or we bought one tomato plant. We weren't sure it was going to make it. It turned out beautiful. This is the last of our harvest from this year. This sandwich is going to take almost the full 2 tomatoes. So we have our beautiful sandwich. Just going to show you how it all looks here. You can see the meat, the tomato, the beautiful mozzarella that was caramelized underneath. We got the sauce on top, the fungi spread underneath. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it very nicely and gently flip it. It goes this way. That's okay. And then I'm going to take this sandwich. I'm going to wrap it. And then just put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes just so the bread bakes. By then, my husband should be home, and he will have his cabbage, ham, and bean soup, and we'll have our sandwiches, and we'll have a beautiful dinner tonight. I have 1 tomato slice left. Love it. Love fresh tomatoes from the garden, but this is our Saturday meal. It's so easy to cook. It takes almost no time. I can throw this stuff in, let it cook while I'm doing other stuff around the house on a Saturday, like laundry, cleaning, whatever. And then we have leftovers for tomorrow as well. So happy Saturday.